Hi Derek, it's a 1-0 loss here at Partick Thistle today. We'll just start the way I usually would with the manager. Can I get your thoughts on the result and performance, please?
I thought the first half the players played really well. I don't think Partick threatened a lot. With the good chance early on, if that goes in, it really changes the game totally. But I thought the players were compact. You know, we made them go across the front of us. With a few chances ourselves, by far I thought we were the better team the first half. Second half, it's a great finish with the boy, but I think we've switched off a bit. But the lad Erskine's finished it really well.
Players seemed really up for it today, particularly at the start of the game. Obviously, circumstances maybe surrounding it. Players seemed up for the game.
Yep, I thought the players' attitudes, you know, in the changing room, were fantastic. The boys, they were great. They gave us everything. They gave me and Big John everything in the locker. And it just wasn't to be. Another day you probably come away with a point, you know. But as I say, the boy Erskine's finished it well. So credit to him, you know.
Controversial incident. Second goal, Partick Thistle. We've seen it. Looks as if it's well over the line. Don't know what your view was if you saw it from where you were. I saw you get involved in a heated exchange sort of down here after it. Could you give me your thoughts on that incident?
Just we're thinking it's a goal too. You know, the linesman, the referee, they're back and forth. By all accounts, the linesman says the ball's not over the line, he thinks. But even then, Rory's picked the ball up and kicked it away, you know. So it would then be a penalty, so it was just double error. You know, I think it was been a double error for both guys. And regarding the incident, you know, I was just a bit annoyed because he had the ball and we were wanting the ball back on the park, whether it been Partick's throw in, Morton's throw in, just wanted the ball back. You know, he wasn't playing. I didn't see him with Partick strip on, so I was a bit annoyed with him.
Just surrounding the circumstances with you taking the team today, obviously Ray McKinnon departs last night. Can you talk me through how you found out you'd be taking the team today? And obviously it's a very difficult situation for you to come into at such short notice.
Yeah, it was a bit of a whirlwind. We get the phone call on about tea time. We're down at the Park under 18s game versus Inverness. Me and John Sutton are watching the game, and to be honest, Jonathan, it was a bit of a whirlwind. You know, we'd not had any time to work with the players. We didn't even get a session. You know, so it was a case of meeting them the day, and through a few things, speaking to them, what they're comfortable with, what they're not comfortable with, and listening to the more experienced pros in the team. But I thought the lads gave us absolutely everything today. I thought they were brilliant. Their attitudes were great. You know, especially first half performance. And unfortunate not to get something in the game.
How do you work through the decisions as, I mean, you're a director at the club, but you've also been heavily involved in coaching, you're an ex-player, you've got your pro licence. How do you work through maybe making changes or sticking with the team the way it was because of results? How do you work through that before the game?
We wanted to come. We felt last week we were at the game and you know, when Denny come on, he gives you a lift, he gives you a focal point. He's played 2 games for me and John. We know he's not fully fit, but we wanted to get a focal point up there, and that was the reason we went with Denny, and I think he's getting closer all the time. It's more game time into his legs, which is going to stand him in good stead. Regarding the changes, we just felt, obviously Denny's he's not full fitness. You know, if we got 60 minutes, we were delighted with that. And it was like for like, you know, with Ben, getting young Ben on. Young Ben's got legs, he's powerful. And then the other side, we just thought, you know, Tids had done great. He's ran himself into the ground along with other lads, and we just tried to freshen it up. You know, Tiffany can get at people, you know, and he's got us a couple of free kicks, good areas, and we've not managed to convert. But I thought the 2 lads that came on done well. You know, Armour nearly scores as well.
Just in terms of going forward now after today's result, is there any indication will you be taking the team next week at training? Is there anything been planned yet, or is that something for Monday?
No, I think, well, we've got the reserve game at Queen of the South on Monday during the day, so me and John will go in and take the 20s. The first team will be off Monday. We'll speak to the chairman and see what they want to do, and maybe have someone in place really, you know, shortly. I don't know if it'll go, but the good thing is we've now got a break next Saturday, so it gives the club time to catch its breath, and hopefully get somebody in place that's going to be coming in on a long-term basis and work with the players, because they're a great bunch of lads.
Excellent, Derek. Thank you very much for your time, and well done in difficult circumstances today.
Alright, thanks Jonathan, thank you.